The New York City Fire Department said goodbye to a 27-year-old veteran of the force today. Lieutenant Brian Sullivan died of a heart attack on Saturday, leaving behind his wife, their 2 daughters, and a city grateful for his service. CBSN New York's Jessica Moore is in Monroe, Orange County, where the firefighter lived, and his funeral ended just a short time ago. Jessica?
Dana, a somber day out here, to say the least. Crowds of mourners still making their way out of Sacred Heart Church. You can see behind me Mayor de Blasio, Commissioner Nigro, and FDNY brass still standing at attention in honor of Lieutenant Sullivan. This is a community in mourning, grieving a life taken too soon. People describe Lieutenant Sullivan as one of the best people you could ever have the honor of knowing. Someone they say his death has left a gaping hole in this community that can never be filled. Firefighters hoist an American flag over Route 17 in Monroe this morning, honoring Lieutenant Brian Sullivan as hundreds of firefighters lined the streets surrounding Sacred Heart Parish.
Brian was life-giving, joyful, and friendly with every person that he met and encountered.
Detail and salute.
A sea of firefighters salute Lieutenant Sullivan's flag-draped casket, followed by his wife Irene and daughters Nicole and Samantha. Those who knew Sullivan best say family was his priority.
As a fireman, he was known as a family man who always talked about you, Nicole and Samantha, and how proud he was of each of you, and how he was looking forward after the shift to come home to be with you and with your mom. Firefighters said that he wouldn't linger long at the firehouse or even many times not go to an event. He would rather go home to be with you.
Hold you in the palm of his hand.
All of New York City mourns today because we've lost such a good man. We've lost a hero, Lieutenant Brian Sullivan. Truly represented the best of us, brave, dedicated, putting others always above himself.
The 54-year-old died of a heart attack early Saturday morning following a 24-hour shift during which Sullivan responded to 7 emergencies and a kitchen fire. The FDNY says Lieutenant Sullivan complained of chest pain Friday night, but just kept working. Hours later, he died at Orange County Regional Medical Center. Lieutenant Scott Altman worked with Lieutenant Sullivan at Squad Company 41 in the Bronx.
We were always his #1 priority at work. With Brian's encouragement and support, he pushed me towards taking the lieutenant test for promotion. As I travel around the city as a new lieutenant, more often than not, whichever firehouse I go to for the day, the first question I get is, "Where'd you work, Lou?" I answer Squad 41, and they say, "How's Sully, and how's the tiki bar?" Sully, as we'd call him around the firehouse, was larger than life. He had a personality that would truly light up a room. His positivity, encouragement, and laugh would turn a tough day into a shift we could walk away from feeling proud.
Each person present here today knows how much of an impact my brother had, both in life and in death. It is apparent that Brian's infectious energy has made an impact on so many.
A father, husband, brother, hero who served the city until the very end.